In this video, we're going to have a look at the pre-construction info section of Health and Safety Xpert. This document is important information that is gathered during the design process. Under CDM 2015, it is the designer or the principal designer's responsibility to create the pre-construction information pack. This is a point where the designer must assess risks prior to construction and make every reasonable effort to minimise these through the design and through planning. This includes environmental considerations and of course significant hazards that could occur during the construction process. Now we split up the pre-construction information pack into several sections to make it easy for you to answer, and all you need to do is fill in each paragraph. To do this, you click on the first section and click on the pencil button on the right hand side. This then gives you assorted paragraphs to fill in. So you start off by typing in the project description. So it could be a 4-bedroom house, for example, or whatever it's going to be. Key dates, start date, end date, etc. Proposed use of structure. It doesn't have to be War and Peace. You don't need to write 1,000 words. It just needs to be clear and concise. So you go through filling in each paragraph until you've completed it. Now, if it's a sort of paragraph where you want to put a reasonable amount of information in there and you think it's the sort of thing that you may type regularly, you can actually save the paragraph using the Save As button on the right-hand side, which means you can then reuse it at a later date, which thus saves typing. Once you're finished with your sections, click OK. Move on to the next part. Again, we've pre-filled some of this out, but you then fill in the additional details. So communication liaison between clients could be phone number, email, etc. Site security, it could be none. There's nothing wrong with putting none if that is a relevant answer. It could be a man with a dog, fencing, etc. Welfare provision, of course, would be things like cabin, somewhere to get changed, provision of hot water and toilet facilities. Site holding requirements, etc. So go through each section and fill it in. Remember that if you are the contractor, then you won't be responsible for filling this part of the paperwork in. If your company is involved in the design and build, then this may well be your responsibility. Repeat this process all the way through. Once you've finished filling the information in, you can then preview your document and you can either print it or you can export. Once again, for practice, we can run through the export procedure. Click on the export button, choose the format that you want. You'll see that the pre-construction information is our selected document. Click on export, and this then opens up the folder with the exported document.